Hi friends, my name is Aqil Ahmed and in this particular video tutorial we will look at the subqueries in SQL Server. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is what is a subquery. In SQL Server, a subquery is a query which is nested within another query. Subqueries can appear in various parts of a SQL statement, such as they can be present in select statement or in the where clause or in the having clause. They help us break down the complex problems into the manageable steps. So there are three types of subqueries. Single row subqueries. So the single row subquery, this type of subquery, it actually returns a single value from the subquery. And then we have the multi-row subqueries. So the multi-row subqueries, it actually returns the multiple rows from the subquery. And then we have the correlated subqueries. So in the correlated subqueries, the subquery is actually related with the outer query. So we will try to understand all three types of subqueries with an example. So let's jump to the demo. So first we will look at the single row subquery. So as I told you, in the single row subquery, that subquery will return a single row. Okay, first of all let me create a table here and then I can explain it to you. So I'm just going to use the school database and I'm going to create a products table here and then going to insert some data into it. So I executed this query and it dropped the products table, then created the products table, and then it inserted 5 entries into the products table. Okay, and now let me just try to select the data from the products table. Okay, so this is the kind of data in the products table. So there are 5 records here. Now suppose if I want to select the record which has the highest product price, okay, then how I can do that? So I can use a subquery, to get the highest product price from the table. Okay, so I want to get the whole record. So what I can do, I can write a select query, select star from products where product price equal to, and now I can use a subquery here. So I can write the subquery select max product price, because I want to get the record which has the highest product price. So I can use a max function here, max product price from products table. Okay, so the subquery, this is the subquery which is in the parenthesis, so this will return the highest value. Okay, and then we will use this value to compare and select the data from the products table where product price equal to this amount, the highest amount. So if I execute this query, then it will give me the costliest product from this particular table. So let me execute both the queries. So this is the inner query and this is called as the outer query. Okay, so this subquery, this is returning some data, and then this data is used to fetch the appropriate data from the our main table, the products table. So this is called as a single row subquery because it is returning a single row here in the subquery. Okay, and now let's take a look at the multi-row subquery. So let me create few tables here and I can show you the multi-row subquery, and I can share all the create table statement and insert queries and the select queries with you, so you can download them from the link in the description of the video. So here we are just going to drop the customers table, orders table, then we are going to create the customers table, orders table, going to insert some data into the customers table and the orders table. So let me execute the queries. So the queries ran fine, and now if I try to select the data from these particular tables, so I can write the select queries here, select star from customers and then select star from the orders. So this is the basic data present in the customers table and in the orders table. Now I want to find the customers those have not placed any order in the orders table. Okay, so we have the customers table which contains the customer ID and the customer name, and then we have the orders table which contains the order ID, customer ID and the order amount. So now I want to find the customers those have not placed any orders. Okay, so we can write a query and we can do that using a subquery. So I can select the data from the customers table where customer ID not in, and then I can use a subquery here. So this the inner subquery, this will return multiple records, so that's why it is called as a multi-row subquery. So I can select the customer ID from orders table. Okay, So this is the subquery which is returning all the customer ID from the orders table, and then I'm trying to see if those customers ID exist in the customers table or not. Okay, so this is the record customer ID 5. So this record does not exist, and I think you can clearly see it. Here we have the 5 customer ID, and in the orders table the customer ID 5 is missing. So this customer does not have any orders. Okay, and this is the query which is giving us all the customer ID from the customers table, those does not have any orders. Okay, so this is called as multi-row subquery. And now let's take a look at our final kind of subqueries, which is called as correlated subqueries. So let me just try to create the employee table and insert some data into it. So first we are going to drop the employees table, then we are going to create the employees table, and then we are going to insert some data for the employees, and some employees can also be the managers. Okay, so now let's try to write a query for the employees, those can also be the managers. So I have already written the query here, and I can copy this one and paste it here. So as you can see, this is the data from the employees table, and these are the managers, like manager ID 1, 2 and 3. So the employees 1, 2, 3, they are also the managers as well. So the first 3 records. So you can clearly see that for these 3 records 1, 2 and 3, John, Jan and Michael, they are the managers as well. So if you see the query here, so we are selecting the data from the employees table where exist, and then we are actually joining the inner query, which is the subquery. So if you see, this is the subquery b.manager id, and here we are joining it with the a.employee id, and a is the employee table as well. So this is also an example of the self join, and in the self join we are actually using a subquery here. If you see this subquery, this is related with the outer query. This is also called as outer query, and this is called as inner query or the subquery. So here the subquery, this is actually related with the, this is joined with the outer query, the table A. Okay, so this particular join, this is making the subquery as correlated subquery. Okay, so this is the third example of the subquery. So just wrapping up the things, so we have 3 type of subqueries. The first one is the single row subquery, and in the single row subquery it returns a single row from the subquery. And then we have the multi-row subqueries. In the multi-row subqueries, the subquery can return the multiple rows. And then we have the correlated subqueries, and in the correlated subqueries, the subquery is somehow joined with the outer query, as you can see in this example. So I will share the create table statement for all the tables and the insert data as well, and I will share all the select queries as well, so that you can test it in your environment as well. Yes, so I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video, then please click the like button. Do subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and click on all so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much.